What's up, y'all? Just here sitting in the studio, and I just had a thought that it would be a good idea to put out an insight video of my most recent song and video, I. Um, I recorded, or I'm sorry, I wrote I back in May of 2021. I recorded I in November, so about a month ago, and then I shot the video literally a week ago. I, if you've listened to it, is a very intimate song, very personal song. It's really all about me and my life. I don't know what else to write about. Music is a way for me to express myself and my emotions and my thoughts, so that's all you're going to get from me. But during that time back in May of last year, I can't pinpoint the pain points, but I know something or some things were weighing heavy on me, and that's why I wrote the song. And maybe I just felt like I needed to confess some things. I don't know. I'm sure if I listened to it enough and thought about it, I could give you the exact reasons, but yeah, so writing it 7 months ago and then recording it a month ago, it was tough to get back in that headspace, because I had really gotten over all of the things that I had maybe talked about in the song. So to get back in the headspace to record this song and to shoot the video was kind of tough on me. So this past month, not that I live a bad life, it's just been a little lower energy, but luckily I have good people around me to make up for that. So, and I appreciate everybody who was involved in the making of the song and the video. Probably one of my favorite songs. I'm really starting to feel like I'm sounding like myself. Shout out to my boy Mike down in Austin. He's got his studio down there where we record. Yeah, stuff was weighing heavy on me, so it was tough to get back in that headspace, but I'm glad I did, and I came up with the concept and the idea, and I guess that's where the video comes in. So for the video, the artwork is of a little stick figure guy, how I do most of my song covers. Stick figure guy sitting in a bar stool. So I like that idea because, like I said, the song is basically me confessing about myself, and so I wanted the video, or I wanted the artwork to be almost like an interrogation, and then I was like, man, let's just do the video like an interrogation as well, like I'm confessing things. And so the lamp here, the stool here, my buddy let me borrow the stool. I bought the lamp actually, and if you would have saw the production of the video, we actually had to prop the lamp up on a couple boxes because it's too short to be, it's not tall enough to I don't know the word I'm looking for. Anyway, we had to prop it up on boxes, and it looked ridiculous. Another thing, actually, too, I bought a black sheet, a bed sheet as well. I wanted a black background, and that didn't work out. So, because it wasn't wide enough when we went to go shoot the video, and I was pissed, and I almost just called the whole video off. I almost just said, I'm putting the song out, not doing the video. But we improvised and just used a white wall in the garage. But it was a cool production, and I'm glad we did it this way, and I think it came out all right. Yeah, so let's get into the song. So I'll probably listen to the first verse or first couple lines, then we'll kind of go over it. I haven't wrote in a while, feels like I haven't spoken in a while. Talking negative, then I won't come around. Hesitant at first, so I don't really smile. I can't stand people joking around, but in the circus, I'm going to see a clown. I call it timid soul playing in the middle ground, probably hiding the frown, cause it threw with a tie. So that first, like I said, stuff was weighing heavy on me, so I haven't wrote in a while. Feels like I haven't spoken in a while. So like I said, writing is how I express myself. So when I don't write, I literally don't feel like I'm living. I don't feel like I'm speaking. and so that's important for me. Um, uh, what did I say? I haven't written in a while. Feels like I haven't spoken in a while. Hesitant at first, so I don't really smile. Yeah. So I think I'm naturally pretty introverted. I have a lot of energy, like when I get to know people. But at first, I'm a little hesitant. And so that's why I said that line there. And I can't stand people joking around. I don't like when people joke around. I don't know why. Not that I don't like jokes. I don't, I love to laugh, and it's a great exercise for the whole entire body. Um, but I cannot stand people who always are joking. It's like, bro, be serious for a second. Um, but yeah, and can't stand people joking around. But in this circus, so the world in this circus, the world basically. I'm gonna see a clown who's hiding a frown uh, because he probably threw in the towel. So, um, yeah, wow. Um, yeah, so in the circus, there's so many people in this world who do joke around, who gave up on their dreams, who really just have no light in their life, and it's actually more sad than anything. You can only pray for them. But it's just sad to see. So let's get more into the music.
Much, got a little doubt. Thoughts are on why, kinda like a little child. Always get up when I fall down. Never in a rush, I remain sound. I don't want advice if I didn't ask how. I'll admit or don't know that I figure it out. You're focused on speed, I'm focused on route. You're lost in the past, I'm lost in the now.
Yeah, I think too much. I have way too many thoughts. Yeah, and it's hard to process them. Again, why I have to write. Got a little doubt. Thoughts are on why, kind of like a little child. I always get up when I fall down. That was kind of reference to the little child as well, but it also reference to after the fact. Little child, little children always fall down, and so I always get up. And honestly, like me and my buddy were talking about the other day, we feel like kids right now. Like we're chasing dreams, man. We feel like kids. I'm never in a rush. I remain sound. I'm always late. I'm always late. It's not that I don't prioritize people or their time or what I'm doing. It's just I'm not gonna rush somewhere to kill myself, especially here in Texas. But it has more references than that. But yeah, I had this thought the other day. I said because I was actually on time somewhere, so I sat in this parking lot and thought to myself, when I'm on time, my time is being wasted. When I'm late, the other person's time is being wasted. So you really can't win. Someone is getting the back end of that. So I don't know. Just, yeah, I remain sound. I don't want advice if I didn't ask how. Yeah, don't. I don't mind suggestions and advice, but it needs to be from people I trust. If I don't trust you, then I don't want advice. I'll just figure it out myself. um, I'll admit I don't know, then I'll figure it out. You're focused on speed, I'm focused on route. You're lost in the past, I'm lost in the now. I wasn't talking about anybody particular, it's just a reference for the song. But yeah, I'm focused on my route. I don't really care when I get there. I just want to be doing what I think is the right thing. And I don't dwell on the past too much. I just want to be present. And actually, I just told my mom the other day that I've really been grateful, and I've been intentionally trying to be grateful and be in the present, and I've felt unbeatable. I think Gary Vee says it. So yeah, let's get into the hook.
By myself, but hate feeling alone. I hurt some people, I just needed time to grow. I follow my heart, it's really out of my control. I reveal my feelings, although some things I withhold. I can't be bought with money, that would mean I'm broke. I love love the freedom, but it doesn't fill my soul. I just need some balance, like I'm feeling vertigo. I ain't far from perfect, wish I knew that long ago.
Love being by myself, but hate feeling alone. As I said earlier, I'm pretty introverted. I love being by myself in the zone. Time really is irrelevant at that point, which is probably why I'm also late, because time is irrelevant to me. But I heard some people I just needed time to grow. I mean, that could be myself, that could be others, relationships. Yeah, take that as needed there. I follow my heart. It's really out of my control. If you're going against your heart, you're not living correctly. Period. Your heart is your heart and your breath. Well, your heart creates your breath. Your heart is the only thing that stays with you your entire life. Everything else is temporary. And if you don't believe that, turn this video off. I'm just kidding. But I'm not kidding about following your heart. If you're not following your heart, you're not doing what you feel like you've been called to do. You're not living a fulfilled life. I'm convinced. Can't be bought with money. That would mean I'm broke. I love the freedom, but it doesn't fill my soul. Kind of a play on words there. Yeah, I've never really been driven by money. I mean, it's cool. Like, that's why I said the freedom, but it doesn't fill my soul. It's cool to have money and get money and whatever, but anybody can make money, so it's like, it's not like it's that great. I'm still pretty indifferent about that situation, so still working on that. Far from perfect, wish I knew that long ago. Yeah, nobody's perfect. This video is not perfect. So I'm just gonna keep running it through and keep talking until I'm done. Yeah, but I mean, it goes deeper than that, but yeah, nobody's perfect, and you've just gotta try to do right by people and do right by yourself, and I think you'll be all right, regardless. So yeah, perfection's not attainable.
Get offended, but I get tempted. Everything is what it is. I remain silent, never compliant. Everything's just a skit. Guidelines got me laughing. I'm a rough draft like Trevor Jackson.
Never get offended, but I get tempted. Everything is what it is. Yeah, I just, I understand. I like to think I understand life. So I don't really get offended. I get tempted. I get mad. I get sad, but I just, everything passes. No storm lasts forever, so you just gotta keep living. Guidelines got me laughing. I'm a rough draft like Trevor Jackson. So Trevor Jackson is an artist or actor, whatever you know him as. Hopefully he'll appreciate that. And he has, I think, a couple albums called Rough Drafts, Part 1 and Part 2, I think. And he considers himself like a blank canvas, a rough draft. I think I listened to an interview of his talking about that. So I like that play on words. Guidelines, I don't like guidelines. I think intuitively you know what to do. So guidelines, you don't, I mean, it's good to have them, but not when you're creating. And I think it's always good to create, because that means you're being yourself. So yeah.
Box by boss at a job with a salary and benefits lacking. What it takes to create the life you imagine. Open up your mind, close your eyes and attract it. Digging up my dreams to the put me in a casket. Picking up speed, not concerned about traffic.
Yeah, no offense to anybody who has a salary and benefits. I've never had that. So I don't know what it's like, but what I'm talking about is, how are you locked in a box by a boss at a job with salary and benefits lacking what it takes to create the life you imagine? Like, all that stuff is not worth it if you're not creating a life. Like, it's cool you got money, it's cool you got benefits, whatever. But if you're not creating the life that you imagine, like, how much weight does that salary and the salary and benefits even hold? So I would rather just do it my way, and suffer the consequences than to do it someone else's way. That's basically what the first half of that verse is. Like, I'd rather do it my way and fail than do it someone else's way and fail. Yeah, we'll sit on that.
I'm asking who, me? How do I do it? Passion. Have you thought about plan B? Not to be honest, have it. What about all the fear? Massive. Where does self-worth appear? Practice. What about the booze and cheers? Passive. Losing after all those years happens. But I'm cool with my past and who and what I'm becoming. Got a couple deep.
Yeah, sorry, I got lost in that video for a second. Yeah, I got him asking who, me, how do I do it? Passion. So I always have people ask me like, oh man, I can't, how do you do what you do? You don't even this, that. It's like, dude, I just wake up and I do what my heart tells me. That's it. That's period. I wake up and I try to just serve myself, serve others, and then I go home and re-energize and do it all over again the next day. Like, that's it. Like, there's nothing special about me. I just when your thoughts, when your heart and your actions align, you're fulfilled. That is the only equation. When your heart and your actions and your words and when your words and your actions and your heart are aligned, you're fulfilled. That's a fulfilling life, because you can lay your head down at night and be proud of what you did, the work you did, the words you said, all that. So, yeah, and then, what about all the fear? Yeah, everyone's scared. That's life. Welcome to life. Fear, massive, lot of fear. Where does self-worth appear? Practice. This is one thing I've been working on for 5 years now. I love to ask myself why. I love the work. I love the self-work. And if you're not doing the self-work, just start. Just start, man. It feels good. It feels good to know who you are and what you stand for. Yeah, do the work. Do the work. What about the boos and cheers? Yeah, so when people say whatever about me or or like what I'm doing, either side, the boos or the cheers, I don't really sit in those. I sit in the work. I do my work, and I have a song actually I'm gonna put out here soon. I do my work and then step back with bliss, for trusting intuition. I think that's the line. I just do the work, and that's what I'm proud of. So whether or not someone likes it or doesn't like it, that doesn't matter to me. I just do the work and then step back, and after what I can do, I can't control what happens after I put the work out. So I'm just passive. I don't really care about it. Passive. Losing after all those years happens. Yeah, you're gonna lose. You just want your wins to be bigger than your losses. You don't need more wins than losses. You just need your wins to be bigger than your losses, and you can take that how you need it.
Doesn't I forgive myself and keep running through struggling through pain? I can't fix what I don't face. I can't hit if I don't aim. I can't win if I don't race. I might never make it. Regardless, my heart's thanking me for taking chances I gave it. Your breath doesn't make my heart beat, so you might as well save it. Love being by myself, but hey.
That last couple bars just really finishes the entire song. I might never make it, regardless my heart's thanking me for taking chances I gave it. Your breath doesn't make my heart beat, so you might as well save it. Yeah, that basically just puts the icing on the cake there. I don't care what other people think about me. I don't care what they want me to do or think I should do. I follow my heart. And that's the only thing I really trust. And I just navigate from there. So, I appreciate everybody listening to the song. It's up to 250 views, which is awesome in a couple of days. It was a process putting the video together. but I do think it's one of those ones, that you can listen to over and over and really find a lot of meaning in yourself and in the song. Like I said, most of my stuff, or all of my stuff, is very personal, but this is maybe a little more broader scale. And if you relate to my other songs too, like, I appreciate that. But I feel like this is just one of those ones. So thank you guys if you're still listening. Appreciate you guys listening to the music. I got more coming. And I'll do some more insight videos like this if you want to know more, if you want to know behind the lyrics and behind the videos and stuff like that. So appreciate you guys. Thank you.
I haven't wrote in a while. Feels like I haven't spoken in a while. Talking negative, then I won't come around. Hesitant at first, so I don't really smile.